Okay, hi team, recording has been started. So let's proceed from here. So what we did in the last session, we did we did till our view card. So the idea was we were able to add it into a view card. We were able to add it into a local storage also. But the problem is immediately by adding a product, it is not adding into view card. So if I refresh, see, then it is adding. So let's try to figure out the problem and then find a solution. So the problem is I try to move my, okay, previously my product service was an admin. Okay, so I thought because of this it is creating an issue, not a same instance is going to all the components. So what I did is I moved my product service at app level. I mean the topmost module, right? The parent module. I put it in the providers also, but the story is still the same, no change. Sometime it happens because it's JavaScript, right? Everything happens on client side. So sometime it happens that it is not updating, correct? Because you have seen it by putting it into common service, it's happening, right? But sometime it do happen that it's not working. So what you'll do in that case? What is the end game you have? What is the the final thing you have? Can you suggest me anything? What is the final thing that we can do? Any idea? Then we jump on that solution. Okay, so a view card would be at the navigation level if I'm not wrong. Let's see. Nope. View card, maybe header level. So many. Yeah, this one. View card toggle handler, but correct. This was the part which should show me all the information, which is it is not showing. Component I am reading it from. Okay, I guess I got the problem. Okay. See, in the view card, we are not reading from the product service. Did you see this issue? Did you check this part in the, let's remove the navigation, let's put product detail here, header ts, and let me have the product service. So if you see here, product detail component, we are adding uh, our view card information to product service. Let's open product service, right? Here if you see, we have created one array called view card list, which we are, if you see, by setting a view card, right, we are pushing the data. Get view card list is the one which we should do. which I guess we are not doing in header component. Let's see, are we doing it or not? I guess this will solve our purpose. This is my header component. So what we're doing is, no, we are not using it. We're simply saying on ng on init, which is the page refresh, right? Which will trigger at page refresh. Where what we're saying is, read it from local storage. But point is, we need to, check that should come from my service. Just give me one more minute. Okay. On refresh, I would say definitely take it from local storage. Let me try something other than this. I would say try first of all with the service. Let's see. So what I wanted to do is I say if I don't have a service, let me have a service injected here. Import statement. I say dot slash. Okay, double two so is up. Now providers slash product service. Now I push my product service into app module, and I guess now it should work because it's at the parent level, super parent level. I meant to say product service. Now you all know what should be done. It should be a dependency injection. Private underscore what product service product service, right? Now here I would say this dot product service dot get product cart list, right? If it is not equals to null, if this method is not returning not equals to null, if there is something, right? If it is returning something, otherwise what it will return, let's quickly go back again. View cart list, if nothing got added it will be like empty array, so I can check even with the length also. So if this, it will return an array. I said this dot length not equals to 0, right? So then first you pick it from, equals to this dot product service dot get view cart list, right? And that's how my view cart details will get populated. And let me put a console also just to check what I'm getting exactly, right? And if this doesn't work, we have our observable, correct, through which we'll make it done. But this should work. If this will not work, then only I'll jump on observable. So let me clean the local storage. Now refresh it. You'll not find it from anywhere. You should not be finding it from anywhere. Good. Now let's add to card and see. Nope. So it's not working. Let me just check one more time. Let's see console log.
The quantity you have not added.
Quantity I have, but I should see something. No, something should get
Add,
added.
add card
No,
is
no,
empty, right?
I got it. Point is, see in the service, my record got inserted in my service. Sorry, not here. My mistake. hmm Not even this. Let me try one more time. Application, clear this, fresh. I'm getting some console error also. I need to check why this is. Okay, even if I say let's say 10 and add to card. Uh-huh. Nope. And my question is on add to card. Okay, in the application, we'll see. Obviously, this is working. Um, let's have. I have two more ways. I can have one lifecycle hook. I can use one lifecycle hook called ng do check, right? But I will add it inside this itself later. When we can check ng do check also. But the secure, I mean, way of doing it is that where we say at every cost, at any cost, it will work. That would be your observable, right? So let's add an observable. So how to add an observable? Remember, in login we have done it. So what we do is we'll create one observable. So need to add a subject. Go back to your service. In RxJS you add it. Then create a subject. So the subject will help us to create an observable. So subject is a medium where you will read and write, read into observable and write from observable. Correct? Which means your API also internally does the same thing. They create the subject internally. That's how they return. That's how they return observable. So then, how to write it? This is the hold on. So in the service where you're creating, where you're basically setting, right? There I should, whenever set view card list get created, I should say view card list should be after this, and the value, let me pass this. So now your subject will be every now and then it will be updated, right? Updating, updating subject, updating view card list observable through subject, right? Then reading it. Of course, remove also will take it, but remove will do it when we say clear view card. We'll do it later. Publishing. From here, instead of returning, right? Instead of returning the view card list, return this subject. So now what is happening is your method is returning your get view card list is now returning an observable. That is why its signature says it is returning an observable. Now where we are using it, now we need to refactor our code a bit. First of all, what I will do is I'll see product component detail and check. Okay, we're using this method over here. I don't want to break the existing flow, so what I will do is I'll say get view cart details or info or whatever, right? And I would say that will return my observable. This one let it be for internal purpose. Now this has become global. So if I use get view card details, correct, and the same way the way I use APIs. If you go to header component dot ts, and here if I try to check this, first of all this will not be the right way. Now I need to subscribe it basically. So what I will do is I will write a method uh, get view card info that will say this dot product service dot get view card details, right, which is sending an observable dot subscribe. As I told you, like we need to subscribe it, right? Subscribe will have success and error both. So response I'll get, error I'll get, error, and the response what I will do is I'm expecting a list. So I would say first of all, let's see am I getting response or not whenever someone changes it, right? That's the idea, console.log say response. Correct. So I should see now the moment I add something in the card, I should see this response. And of course, I will call this method here, right? And call it ng on it so that it will hook with some lifecycle event. So now this method is keep on subscribing. The moment something got changed, right, it will return. The moment something got changed in this observable, right? So you can say this set this method is a publisher basically. Publisher of of view card list, right? Let's see will it work or not. I think it should work. There is no reason why it will not work. Let's clear this, and again you'll not see anything in display because we have not mapped it. But what I'm expecting is that at least console log should come. Once console log is coming, which means we'll do the amendment, we do the change, and make sure that it'll print also. I only need to worry about that is it coming in console or not. So beautiful. By putting add to card, right? Obviously here it will not show because we are not printed it. But you can see header component.ts, it is subscribing the list. Did you see that? Did you see that, guys?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Let's go back. Let's go back, and now life is easy. And what I will do is here I say like this is equals to your response. My response is sending an array. Correct now. I don't think there is an issue. Yeah, now it should work. It's refreshing. I clear the cache. Go to application. Delete it. Clear. Go back to console. Clear everything. Now let's, as of now, add to card. Okay, refresh add to card also. It came because I have not cleared the application by that time. Now you see nothing is there. Clear. Everything is clear. Now let's say add to card. Now let's see will it work or not. Okay, good. So what it says is cannot find the first supporting object. Type of object. Okay, ng for binding iterables. Understood. It is because of some binding like this. Okay. 1 minute. I got it. View card. When view card appears, can I find different supporting object? There's something related to. Okay. I understood basically. So this is the object which is returning, which is an array. So okay, I got it. So what we supposed to do is I can fix this problem, but question is the same thing. When we refresh, it'll come from local storage. Okay, so should fix it from the root itself. So what we're returning, if you see, what we're returning from product service is an object, right? View card list. That's my key basically. And you can see what we're returning. It's an object. If you see, it's an object what we're returning. So the change that I should do, first of all, with this, let me check what I can do. Then I'll do the change in local storage also. Okay. Let me first of all make the changes over here and fix this issue. Then on refresh, it'll break. I'll fix that as well. So this is the toggle. Now this view card details. Now this view card details is not an array, it's an object basically. One more way I have view card in view card response. Any view card response equals to empty object, and here let's take it view card response. Now it's an object, and now what I will do is I said this dot view card details equals to this dot view card response dot the key name, which is view card list. I guess now it should work because view card list is a key basically. Now it should work. And just to prove my point, what I will do is I'll use this, right? And after this I will paste it again, save the details, right? Now let's see. Now it should print first of all the original one, I mean the way it is sending a data, and then it should print me just an array of it, right? And of course I'm 201% sure that it's going to work. Let me just remove it from local storage, clear it, refresh it again, and then let's see. Now you got it's empty, good. I add, let's say, add to cart. Yeah, so that is what I was expecting, an array, and this is the original response, right? Which means this should also work, which is working. See, correct team? All good? Team, all good? Let's refresh and check. Will it still work? Yes, it's still working. Correct? It's still working. Okay. Let's go back and try to change the product. Go back to the different one. Right? Let's see, view card is still there. Yes, view card is still there. Clear everything. And if I say I want this watch let's say one quantity, add to cart. So see, this is also working. See team, correct? Yes or no? All good?
All good.
Okay, so my view card obviously updated. I mean my local storage updated, and I mean now you understood, I guess. Not only this part. I mean not only your what do you say, your observable, but you need to play with your local storage also, because observable or creating a variable or whatever, or maintaining it in the service, all these things will work till the time application is not refreshed. The moment application refresh means every lifecycle hook is re-triggered again, and now you, after refreshing, when you get an application, it will be clean slate. So to make sure that you persist the data throughout your application at client side, this local storage should be there,
Yeah,
right?
Ajay.
Yeah.
Ajay, whenever you quantity you added one and it's showing two, if you click, if the quantity is zero and you make it as add, right, that time also it's adding or observed. So something is wrong still.
Now I didn't put the validation, no? What you're saying is if I put zero, then also it is adding, correct?
Yes.
So I'm not,
In console.
I've not added a this one. What do you say? Validation.
No, validation is zero and validation is these are two different things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So zero means it's a list means it's the index starting with zero. That's why it's adding the one quantity, one element.
No, no, tell me what you're saying. I'll replicate the same
No,
thing.
no, I'm saying that your quantity, if you are adding one, right, in the console, now it's showing two elements. It shows. So that's wrong. What I'm saying here, displaying one only one element in the view card, but in the console, now displaying two.
Where it is showing to. Okay, I'll remove everything and then we see it again. Clear, refresh.
First, keep zero and click on the add card. So you'll get to know.
Okay,
Just
zero.
click on the no, make it add card.
Okay,
Yeah,
yes. Which one you wanted to see? You're talking
view
about
card.
this zero?
No, no. Here in the view card list, array of one. Can you go there? Header.
This one? This
Yeah,
one? Mm-hmm.
yeah.
This is not quantity. This
Okay,
is one row added,
okay, okay.
right?
Yeah, got it. Yeah, got it. Yeah, yeah.
One second. Okay. So let's quickly. Okay, go back to a different product. I have an iPhone image as well. So let me just take one product. I added these images this morning. So now you have iPhone also, right? So if I put add to card, add to card. So now iPhone got added also, right? Of course, quantity is zero, so that validation we need to put. Now the question is, these small things I will do. Will not waste time, showing it over here. Now the important thing is when you say checkout, view cart and checkout. These two things. Let's quickly, check its part and try to, proceed from there. And let's do one more thing. I have iPhone 7 as well, or watch bag as well. Bag. Let's add bag also. See, I'm trying to. trying to violate all the stuff by adding things, like manually, dynamically, but still application is working, which means we are going good. Add to cart. Now 3 items got inserted. Now you can see all three: your phone, your watch, your bag. Now when I say view cart or checkout, it should uh, it should work, right? So what is a mockup for it? Let's quickly check the mockup. Go top, and when you say view cart, okay. When you say checkout, brilliant. Go to pages, say checkout. How view cart will be different from checkout? I don't see any difference. Let me just check the mockup. So the mockup, we have checkout page. I'll go back to index page. And index page only we have view cart. My cart. Then some value good. Here it is only. Here in the pop-up you have checkout. So which means you're talking about this guy. Okay. So just a button. There's no navigation, which we can decide that on view card what should be there, and checkout what should be there. I guess view card should show only this much, right? Whereas place an order, whereas checkout should show all these things. Or I guess one button is good enough. What do you say? Checkout. One button is good enough. But still, I mean, just to show user a good representation, view card should show this much. I mean, what is the product you've taken, what is the price of it, how much quantity, and then delete, adding and deleting from the row. Okay, now let's quickly see the view card and this final output. Okay, so what I will do is I go to my project, open my console log, open my terminal, try to add one page, say nggc. That has nothing to do with the admin. This should be your parent route. Let me just check. Admin has anything to do with it? I say no. Admin has nothing to do with it. Product detail, view card, order, all these things should be the parent route. So I say nggc view card, right? And this view card component will make it child, so that we can use it in placing an order as well. Will it be okay or leave it? Technically it should be a child component. So do I have a place to have child component? No, I don't have the common folder where I can have child component. So let's say I wanted to have a common component. So in the app level, I'm making a folder called common, right? Common, or you can say components, right? So which means all the common components will go here. So I say cd src slash app slash components, and there I say nggc, I say view cart. Let it add here. It's added. Good. Okay. Now I put a wrong naming convention basically. My mistake. So give me one more minute. Okay. Again, one more time. Uh, in the component, right? In the child component, in the common components, I would say view cart details. I still need a parent page. So view cart will be the parent route, parent page, and view cart details can be a child component which I can use at the time of billing also, billing or what you say, checkout also, right? That makes sense. And one component I need, one page I need basically as a parent route, because when I click on view cart, some route will be there, no? So it will be like xyz.com/view cart. So I say nggc view cart. That's it. Now I'll quickly go to my app module, which I'm already in. And do I have routes? Where is the routes? Okay, route is there in route module. Let's go to, sorry, yeah, here. So here you have add one more, register one more route. Say view cart in case someone clicks it or someone types it. Otherwise, anyways, you'll be navigating there through button. So view cart component, and view cart component I'll be calling view cart detail component. That will be common for view cart component also and checkout component also, right? I hope you understood what I'm saying. This part done. Now let's quickly go back to header, and there you have obviously button. So view cart, this button, make this one as your nav bar with routes. One second, give me a minute. Okay, here instead of this being button, we'll try to make it look like a button through CSS. No worries. Route link would be your slash view card, right team? And value would be view card, of course. And to make it look like a button, I'll put a main class as button. Let's see will it work or not. Save. Let's see, is it working or not? Come on, come on, come on. So I say view cart, click, super. We are going to view cart page, right? Awesome. We are going to view cart. Go back. Again, try to say view cart. Oh yes, it's working, right? I don't need to pass in view card. I don't need to pass any route parameter because everything is there in my local storage. So I can make use of that itself, right? Now only thing is what should be the UI. So in the UI, as I already told you, we have checkout.html page. There we have fine view cart. Oh, hold on. In the mockup, we'll see this order review, right? This can be view cart. This can be used for view cart details. Of course, we're going to have this breadcrumbs. So this section, okay. I need this section, good. And then PayPal and all these things I don't want in view card. That's good. So they put it in the form not required. So section and container. That's how I should start. And we have see breadcrumbs also at the top. Good. That's what we wanted. Breadcrumbs. Let's copy this. Go back in the code. Go back to view cart component.html, which is blank as of now. Breadcrumbs, right? And then I want to have div. What happened? Come on, dude. Div. No, not div. Sorry. Section. Inside section, they added a div with with container class, container row class. Div close and one more div close. Right. Inside row, now you can put your this view cart table, right? Copy this entire stuff, paste it over here, right? The table what they wanted. Of course, this may break because of the wrong path, right? All these things should be coming dynamically. So we'll fix it once and for all. Don't worry. Let me just quickly check is it working fine or not. In fact, this part, this whole this whole order summary and everything, this all these things should come from view card detail. I mean, I should not be putting it over here. I should call that view card detail, and that should bring all these things here. Let's see at least it is working or not. So I am going to view card, and yes, I mean obviously static, it's all working good. Now what I will do is what I will do is order summary clear fix. Okay, this entire section should be part of your view cart view cart detail component, this guy, right? So let's go there. Let's first of all copy all the stuff from here, cut, go back here, paste it, right? So all the stuff dynamically should come here. Then save it, go back. No, wait. Let's check its selector name. It's ES view card details. Go back to your parent view card component, and you all know, right? This is the beauty of nested component programming. So the same component I'll be using it in the checkout page, or maybe in the order page, or maybe in the billing page, right? And now it's reusable. And if you want, you can make it, you know, in such a way that it receives the data, which is a right thing to do. So what I'm trying to say is you say something like data, right? Or cart data, cart data, cart data. Okay, cart data equals to equals to I come here, right? On ng unit, we can basically read from our local storage. Correct, team? Yes or no? We can read from our local storage. Am I right? I have that code ready-made with me to fetch the cart information. Just a second. No. Here I can simply say, let's go fresh. Let's do it right from the scratch. Say view cart data equals to, I don't know, any, right? Although later I should put it with the right type, equals to empty array. And see the beauty of the code. Here I can say is equals to, technically I should read it from my service only. I should not be doing the local storage at the component level, right? I should take care of that part. So let's go to product service and see, can I make, can I check the data from there? So see here, I have this observable that I can listen to. I have this view cart list also, right? So what I should do is, I strongly believe we have done two things. See, product services, one is a product service and second is product details. If you noticed, what we have done is we did the local storage part here only. I still say, when you're setting this cart list, right? When you are setting this cart list, this local storage set item should be part of that method. I should not be doing all this UI logic over here, isn't it? Let's see, will it break or will be able to, continue with the right thing. So here, when we are setting it, when you already pushed it, right? List is pushed. So here, after pushing, you can set this line. Yes or no? Local storage dot set item cart info json dot stringify and stringify what? Stringify this list. What is a team? Yes or no? I shouldn't be putting any UI business logic in my class. So my service will do that. And in fact, getting from it should also be here itself. I should say local storage dot, I mean, why I'm doing this, I just wanted to check, like, before, I mean, pushing this back, return this back, at least check local storage, because on the page refresh, your view cart list will be empty. So what I wanted to double check is, check the local storage. You may have a data in it, and if you do have, please fetch it. So I say, get this key, uh, say JSON dot parse, get this key. So I can put if also, if at all you have something like this, right? Then only do this success. So convert it into JSON format, and then I can simply say like this dot, right? I said this dot view cart list equals to JSON dot parse, and then I'm saying return this, right? So now my local storage code of getting and setting is now purely into my service, and I'm free from my component. My component will do just the reading part from the service. It should not do any other service. In fact, if I do have any local storage anywhere, I need to remove it. Local, no, I am not having it. In the header, do I have local? Because header also I'm reading. Control F, local. I guess I do have, which I shouldn't be having it, as I said. Why I'm doing this? Not required, right? This is header component. Anyways, I'm using this get view card. I know for page refresh I'm using this, but as I said, my view card details, right? It is giving me the observable, which means that also should be part of my service. So where it is returning an observable, there also, I guess this will also work. Why? Because let's assume that page refreshes. So when page will refresh, my observable will be empty. My observable will be empty. Okay. Just give me a minute. So I should be writing view card list. For such things, only for view card it'll observable. Rest I fixed it, but for just this one, what I think is it may be you refresh the page and your observable is killed. So you have to double check that if something like this is there, right? Then you set your observable again. What do you say, guys? Right or wrong? Is that correct or not? Like this, right, team? What do you say? When you're returning an observable, right? This method. What if your page is refreshed? because here now in this method you are dependent on your observable, not on the local storage. You're not checking the local storage. So what if page refreshes, correct? So in that case, I'm saying if local storage is there, set the view card list again by this method. In this method anyways, you are reading, and in fact I don't need to put this what do you say, this local storage, because this check already has been put at the top. Do I need this check? Yes, I know I don't need this check, so this is fine now. Just in case your page refreshes, right? So you are resetting your view cart list like this. All good, guys? Is it done? And this should be removed from here. I should not be having all this circus here. View cart info, yeah, this method details, I guess everything is fine. Let's check, let's see. Yeah, so we were at view cart component. So from here the story starts. Basically I wanted to have method from product service, so let's have product service private underscore product service product, right? Got imported at the top, and then I say this dot product service dot get view cart list should work, because now I don't need observable, because anyways on when this component will get initialized, this method will get called, it'll return. And this cart data I can pass it over here to my child component, and now in my child component, which is view card detail, which is inside the component, right? No, not this one, sorry, my mistake. Let me close all, minimize all, open it again. App components, right? First of all, here you need to declare input, because it's an input kind of parameter. We have already discussed this thing before, we have already seen this input before, right? Not the new thing for you. This is the input one. I say any, although this is an array, and that's it. This is all I needed. Now in the HTML part here, guys, you say product price, let's see, I don't need ID, product, okay, price, name, price, quantity. So we have image, good. Product name goes here. So what I will do is let's copy it from, let's copy it from here, application, and this is what we are having, price, quantity. See, now it is pricking us, because we should have MRP and selling price both, right? I don't mind this color size, this goes in the description, but at least MRP, and I mean the original product structure was good, it was having everything, but we shot it down, trimmed it down, and only left with this. It's okay. As of now we'll just check with this, and later I'll change it. So name, if you see the meta of it, it's name, so I would say There's a for loop. This tr is a for loop, so let's delete the rest of the trs. So product name goes here. That's what they say. Curly braces open close. Sorry, again. First of all, have your asterisk ng4 equals to let item of card data, and obviously this will be item dot image source img src. Pretty much the same thing will be for this as well. Say name, and then they have, come on, for the price they have this. So I'll put a price over here. Price, yes. Then this one is for the quantity. So in the value, the quantity will go qty. What else? What? Why they put this strong? Okay, that is total. Multiply by the quantity. Okay. So that calculation we need to do. Leave it as of now. Let's see at least this much, because the changes we have done, it may affect it. So let's see, is it working properly or not, first of all. So just like here we have images and everything, the same thing I am expecting here as well. So yes, it's coming. So yes, it's coming. It's coming as per our, yes, it's coming. All I need to do is this multiplication of the quantity and coming to total, that part, removing it from the list, subtotal. This is pretty much our order and view cart done. If we finish this, our order part will also be done. Now, important question. The changes which we have done, is it working or not? So what I do is I'll remove the cart again, clear everything, right? Go back to my home page, which is as good as refresh. View card is clear, and then see, is it now working or not? The changes which we have done, is it working with those changes or not? So I am into slash this product. Let's do add to view card. Added. Okay, good. In view card is also, it also got added. Let me refresh. Nope. On refresh it is gone. That is what my problem was. Which means in the header HTML here, sorry, in the TS, when I refresh, ng on it is calling. Okay, ng on it is calling the view card info, which is this method. This method is calling subscribing to view card details, right? Which is, let's see, we are going to view card details. And in view card details, we are after refresh is not working. Let's go back to the header. So instead of doing this circus here, I can call that method also. I can call in the service. We do have one more method, which is this one. We have one more method called get view cart list, right? The question is, okay, let's say this is returning observable only. I'll call this one separately, no problem. The idea is we should not use any business logic like this in the component. So if we have service method, let's call it. Oh, my mistake. I guess we should be using it, calling it after the view cart info. Let's check. So problem was on the refresh. Let's refresh one more time. Oops, it's still not coming. Uh, so this logic also doing the same thing. Get view cart list. Ah, my mistake. Sorry guys. Extremely sorry. So previously here we were having what do you say, our local storage. So let's have this method here, right? So here it is checking the length. If it is not return, I mean if it is not null, which means something is there in the local storage, and that is what we are fetching and pushing it. So now it should work. Yep, right, it's working. Let's go back to another product, say a watch. Add to cart. Okay, watch is there. Let's refresh and check. By the time it's refreshing, let me take iPhone 7. Go back. After refresh, yes, we have the data. Now let's change from watch to iPhone 7. Yes, no. Okay, I need to add it. Sorry. Add to cart. And now iPhone 7 also got added. Now say view cart. Right? That's a flow. That's a view cart. So yes, you are getting everything. Right? You are getting everything. Your view cart. All good? Is this fine, guys? All good? All fine? So let me take a break of 5-10 minutes, right? 10 minutes, and then we come back. We'll resume the session, right? And finish this part. Just 5 minutes, and then we resume the session. Okay, so let me check the recording. Yes, it's on. My screen is visible to all of you, right? Great.
Yes.
So let's finish this part. So now, what I wanted to see is, yeah, hi Sharon, you joined late. I got your message that you got some internet problem. No problem, no issues. Everything is recorded, so you can check it later as well. So it's good you joined at the right time. We are at the view card page. So now what we're supposed to do is this multiplication. This data is static, so I need to change the model, view card model. We didn't take selling price and market price. We only took price. So we should have taken the product model itself, but we changed the model and we created a new model where we didn't include selling price and market price. We only put price. But as for the view card, as for the mockup, we should have the market price also. So as of now we don't have, so I just put it as hard coded value. Now the question is, I need to have two functionality. One, when I land on this page, the quantity and price should get multiplied and the total amount should come. And second thing is this subtotal, right, and the total. So that should be there. Okay, let me do one thing. One second. Sorry. Okay. Now, as I said, when I refresh, what I should see is uh, it should do the multiplication and the subtotal. So let's focus on that part. So here, in the view card detail component, when I will read the view card, when I will read the card data, so I have two options. One, do this calculation in the view in the cart. I mean in view card detail. And second, I mean when I'm adding the data, adding the item in the view card, that time itself it should have all this information. I mean all the calculations should be done. What do you say, guys? Where I should do that? I see here. So here I will get the information. So I should have few parameters ready. For example, subtotal, few class variables ready. Subtotal, which is a number, right? Tax. Let's say tax, total tax is 5. Again number. Then net total, number. Okay. Then let's initialize these variables. Net total 0. Tax wanted to have 5, which is percentage, and dot subtotal equals 0. Yeah, now it's fine. Now on the initialization, what I should do is I should iterate through there is one more problem. We should have taken care all these things when we were saving the data. Let's go back and try to change something. I go to product details again here, and let me add MP market price, M price, quantity. I should have total also. In fact, I should be taking care of the individual tax as well. But okay, if I require, I'll do it later. Now the total should be your price, correct? This dot price into your quantity, like this. That's how I should see a change. We should change in this. At the same time, in the product detail HTML, where we have the quantity section, by default quantity should be 1. Here in the ng model, right? The default quantity should be 1. So 1 second. Instead of 0, it should be 1.
Ajay,
Yeah,
these all calculation, everything we need to do in backend, right?
but for front end also we need to show something, no? With this we will double check in backend, because it may happen that the person change the price, right? That
But
person,
price and everything is coming from the backend only, right?
correct. What I'm saying is it may happen that person has, we will do like this, go in the text box, right, value section, and change to something. So I'm saying this is just for view, just to show the user. But when we actually submit, right, so what we'll be submitting is we'll be submitting the product ID. Hello, hello.
Yeah, Ajay, I'm
Yeah.
able to hear you.
Huh.
Yeah.
So when we submit a order or a bill, so that time we will be submitting the product ID and its quantity. All the calculation will happen over in the APL at the API level, because it may happen that user, is a techie guy and change the value over here, change the value in the view cart, for example, change the amount in somewhere else as well, because everything is happening at client side. You got my point? So all this circus what we're doing, this is only to display the user that, see, this is what is coming as per your product selection, and this is how it's going to be the final value.
Okay.
You got my point?
Yeah.
if if the customer is smart, let's say techie guy, and change the value of the price, then I mean he or she should not be get successful, isn't it? And by doing this cheating, they know that they have cheated. So if some other value comes as a bill, they will not be, claiming it back, because they only did the cheating. Actual product price is, let's say, 32 only, but what they did is they made it like 15 from the front end, right? So what I will be passing is I will be passing only the product ID and its quantity, and all this calculation will happen at the API level. Now I should be running a loop. Let I equals to 0, I lower than I is an iterator, card data, this dot card data dot legnt length and I plus plus. Inside that, I should be doing something like this dot subtotal equals to subtotal plus this dot card data of I position dot total, right, which we just now added. That's how subtotal should be there. Once the subtotal done, then I should say this dot net total should be your this dot subtotal into this dot tax divided by 100, whatever it comes, multiply, which means it will get multiplied with 0.05. That will be the tax, and all that should get subtracted from subtotal. And in the view card HTML, this should be M price now. M price, and of course the final price. This is for total, which I added newly in the product detail, right here, here, total. And I guess that's it. I don't have anything hard coded apart from these size and color. This also I'll try to include in the model itself. But let's see at least this much will work or not. So before even starting, what we'll do is let's go to our application, clear this, right? Clear this, refresh it. Or technically nothing should come. Yeah. So subtotal is still showing like this. Why? Because we have not put anything. That's what subtotal. So this should have subtotal, our variable, right? This should have shipping charges. I should have taken shipping charges also. Okay, it's free, no problem. Before that, I should have one more where I say tax. So tax. I should have after tax value and then total value after adding shipping charges. I'll do it later. Net total or 1 minute. What is that we've taken? Net total. Net total, right? I guess that's it. Let's go back. Now technically no data should come. Yeah. Tax is coming because it's 5% fixed. So let's go back to our product circus. Obviously view card is empty as of now. Let's add a bag. Bag got added, right? Go back, go for watch. Don't forget all these things are coming live to the database, right? Add to cart, one more. And I wanted to have iPhone 7 as well. Add to cart, right? Now let's go to view card. All three items are there. Let's go to view card. So is it calculating properly? Let's see. 80 and 40 is 120, 120 and 32 is 152. 5% tax after deduction, 144.44 is coming. This is beautiful. What do you say, guys? Yes or no? Correct? Team, yes or no? All fine? correct? And now just to showcase that it is in dollar or pound or whatever, when that we can handle. For example, let's say pipe, say currency, right? I say INR. This pipe I can fit to everything. Total. Then this price, right? Let's see how it's going to show up. See, iPhone in rupees 80. We are talking about 1947, I guess. Can you imagine iPhone in India? It's in rupees 80, right? Expensive watch, rupees 40. Okay, so with currency symbol, right? Okay, now what is left? This is your view card detail, and this can be your order also. I mean, same thing can be order also. Just need to have a button and say place order. In fact, here also we should have and say checkout for the payment or checkout or place order, something like that, so that it should go to place order, page. And if I directly go to checkout or place order, at that page I should have this order review plus, I mean, this order, this one, view card information. Obviously button would be there to final place, and these things should be billing and shipping and everything, right? So what next? Hold on. Okay. This is child component if we are calling it from the view component here. Okay, so now let's have a button quickly where we'll navigate to, or let's have the checkout page also, right? Let's do that. Let's add checkout page, and let's see what exactly we're going to pass from checkout page for billing. At least that much will finish. And I mean, whatever we pass, the same, on the basis of same request object, I will create API. So I wanted to add a component called checkout or order. I mean, checkout and order is one and the same thing. So I say place your order or order. What do you say? Order is fine, or place your order. What would be the right naming convention? or checkout is fine, because by the name of order we will be having order components. We may have order component in admin, right? We may have order component in client. I guess checkout would be the right component. What do you say? Checkout or place your order. Checkout or place your order, right? Anything is fine. So we go by the naming convention of checkout. Say cd, not cd, sorry, nggc, ng generate component. I say checkout. I think place order would be the right word. That will not even create the confusion also. Let it create. What happened? Yeah, got that. CLS. Now, now we're going to go to app module, and here let's have a route so that we can jump on that page. Say place order, place order, and checkout component. Right now we'll go to place order page, and place order page. There also, give me a minute, guys. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, so it'll go to place order, good, and in the order, which is nothing but a checkout page, what I will be doing is this whole section, of course, the page what they've created, the actual checkout page. We'll go back and let's see. First of all, this page is coming on. It's a static page with all static information. Let's first of all see when will this page come or not. When we click on checkout, I have not hooked it. My mistake. Go back to header HTML component, and there, just like I have this one more. Now it's done for place order. It should be checkout, right? This for image that we can place somewhere here, and this we can delete it easily, like this. Now let's see, it's working or not. Okay, let's click on view cart and say checkout. Oh yes, it's going to the page. Super. But somehow, obviously the UI is broken, and I know why it is broken. Let's quickly check. Obviously this is CSS issue. This is checkout page, And what is the issue is, let's minimize everything. Control K0 to minimize the entire page. Minimize the entire content inside the page, all the blocks. So we'll see, first of all, it's row. Inside row, as I told you, you cannot have anything else. You see, we started the form, which it should not be over there. So this the billing detail is a part of form. So we should have this form open, form close, this form open inside this column, right? And form close just before you close the column here, right? That's the issue. That's what I think, because in the row, in the container, you cannot any other div, you cannot have, you should not have, must not have, a div other than a row class. Then the row, okay, in the container you may, but in the row you should definitely, if you wanted to have a proper columns, you should not have anything else apart from the column inside the row. Inside the column you do whatever you want. That's your play area. And I guess that is the only problem. Let's, because I can see the column structure is fine. I can see the columns are there now in the row, right? This is the row, column 1, column 2, column 3, and all these are as per the column. So yeah. So I don't think now it will break. It should come properly. Let's see. Yes, you can see everything is intact, right? Everything is as per plan. Correct? This is what I was talking about. Now you see this data is all static. It should come dynamically, which means now I don't need to do the hard work because it's already done. This order summary, I can remove it from here. And what I can do is I can simply pass the view card detail, right? View card detail selector here. But of course, you need to pass the data also, just like your view card, just like your view cart component is passing. Let me just open this view card component. Yeah, view cart, right? Like this, right, team? Any question, any doubt? All good? So I made my view cart details component as common, and I'm injecting the value on the fly. And of course, where this checkout will get value from. So it's the same thing. We can copy paste the same logic. So we're getting it. See, we're getting it from the product service. So we can pretty much do the same thing. Let me just copy this part. Obviously, product service I need to add at the top. Checkout component, go to its TS. So yeah, right. Obviously, product service, as I said, is going to create an issue. So let's import it quickly. Say import statement dot slash providers slash product service, right? And done. That's it. Checkout page. Now let's check. I should get the real-time data now in place order. Place order. Yes. So everything is coming right dynamically now. So if I have billing details, if I push all the billing details here, and finally when I say place order, So in the place order, I should have two objects. One will have order detail, and second will have the billing detail. What is it, team? Yes or no? Yes or no? Payment method, maybe Paytm, PayPal system, check payment, direct bank transfer, right? Shipping charges separately. If it, I mean, these loose properties we can add in the final object, which we're going to send when we say place order, place the order. So as of now, this place the order button obviously is placed in the last, if I'm not wrong. Okay, I guess it is there in view cart detail itself. Yeah. So this place order, I mean, I should be having it instead of this being place order. It should be checkout. Checkout. It should redirect me to checkout page, right? Just 1 second. So in view card detail, view card detail, this one, instead of main button, I said BTN. Yeah, now it will take it to the place order page in view detail. And now coming back to my now see the problem. I don't need this button. I don't need this button basically here. Otherwise, this will shine in every page, right? So this is just for the navigation. So what I can do is I can take this one out from here. So I'll first of all I'll show you the problem of it. If I have in my child component, if I have this button, now the problem with me would be it's coming checkout over here. It's fine in view card component. It'll be fine, but in the place order, it is also showing the checkout because it's a part of this whole is this button is a part of this child component. So this checkout button, belongs to view cart, and it should be there in the view cart. So what I'm saying is you have this class, I mean, take out this button from here, from the detail, go back to your view cart component, I mean main component, and after child component, right? Once you call this detail child component, after that you paste this button. Let's see now. Now this should restrict only till the view cart component, parent component. Okay, let's see what is output. So now the button is not coming good. uh, Wait a minute, let me refresh. Yeah, so this checkout button is at this level only, right? And now I should go to checkout component, and here also I should have a checkout button separately, because this time there's not checkout, this is place order. I guess you understood what I'm saying, right? PLAC, place order, place order. Correct, team? Did you understand this part? This parent button, I mean these buttons are belong, these button basically belongs to parent button. They have nothing to do with your child component. Correct? And now to make sure that it will be a link, not a button. For which one? For view cart, because there you don't want to submit anything. When you click on checkout, it should lead you to checkout page. So like this, right? I'm at the view cart page. Let me show you. I did the change. Now if I click on checkout, it'll take me to place order. And now this should actually place the order and then redirect me to somewhere, right? Correct? So guys, let's take a quick break of 5 minutes, okay? And just sharp 5 minutes. And then after that, we'll see how we can send the entire object to place order. I mean, we'll not be able to call an API now, I mean today, but at least what should be passed to API that we all construct today itself, now itself, right? Which sum up everything for this e-commerce application. So I'm just putting myself on mute and freezing my screen. We'll meet in 5 minutes, just sharp 5 minutes. Okay, so I am back, guys. Let's see the last most important 30 minutes of this project, which is placing an order. So we did all this circus, all this gymnastic, just to be at this page that finally, my client, our customer will travel across length and breadth of our application, select the products, put it into its cart, and finally, it will be available. It will be available for the for the order placing. Correct? Am I right? Right. So I guess this is the moment we've been waiting for. If this is done, then we say 90%, 95% of the product is done. We can resell it to anyone. We can give it to anyone, right? Now it has the capability of adding any kind of product. This can be specific to clothes also. This can be specific to jewelry also. This can be a generic e-commerce portal as well, right? You can sell vegetable fruits also on this portal. So this is completely generic. Guys, got my point? Agree? We can, by having lobby category and category specifically, now this project what we created can be used as a grocery, application, just like big basket, right? This can be as an Amazon, this can be Snapdeal, this can be Flipkart, this can be used as anything, right team? Well, now let's quickly proceed on this. So now the final thing is, just give me a minute. Okay, so I'm back now. Let's quickly do this billing part, right? So for billing part, billing detail is important because user, guys, my voice is audible? Is my voice audible to all of you?
Yes, Ajay.
Yeah. So user can have different credentials, different name or something, right? But the billing details can be entirely different. I mean, I am a logged in user, but I might be purchasing it for my son, for my daughter, for my relatives, right? And that's what I need to give over here. I mean, what is the billing detail? So what we'll do is, just a second, just come back here and place an order. So place an order, I should be in the checkout HTML page itself. Right click. Okay, now again, okay, close everything, minimize everything. Let's start from scratch again. Let's see where is the model folder. Model. Here I would like to go with the model proper model stuff. So put a folder inside a model, say order, right? Or place, no, order. And there itself I should be having one file by name place order dot model dot ts, right? And here I should have export class place order request, and that should have your first name last name, right? Like something like that. So I say first name string, first name last name, then email, then we have address. So it should be billing address basically. Address, then city, country country, zip code, instead of telephone it should be mobile, right? Should have state as well. Correct. What else is pending? Nothing. This is billing address. I will put this one like is active boolean constructor open close done, right? So my model ready. At the same time, let me place order. Hold on. I did a mistake. This all should be a separate model called billing detail. Correct? Billing details dot model dot ts. Billing details billing details request, right? Where all these things will come. And now I should go to my place order, and there I should say import statement dot slash no single slash, yes of course, same folder. And here I should have loose properties like order details, right? So for order details, I say any as of now. This also will be a separate type. Then I say billing details. Correct? Agree, team? Shipping charges. Just give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. So shipping charges should be in number. What else I see here is shipping method, payment, shipping methods, shipping charges. It should be not shipping method, shipping charges. And then payment mode, payment mode, right? Payment mode should be string. Then I should say date, order date. When did you order? Right, order date. This will keep the timing as well. Do you see any other thing that I should add over here? Guys, do you see anything that I should add over here? No, it's fine. No, right? Okay. Then let's continue. Now I'm going back to my place order or checkout page. Yeah, I should change this name. It should be place order only. I'm in TS. In the TS, I should create. First of all, I should import a model. Import statement dot slash model slash, I should say, order slash place order model, where I say place order request. Here I say place order or order request, order request, which is of place order request type, right? Here in the constructor, this dot request order equals to new place order request. We have this dot request dot, we have this billing details also, which I need to do billing details, right? Initialize it. Do we have anything else? I don't think so. Order type. I don't have any other type, I meant to say. Correct. Okay, let's comment this and see will it give an error or not. Because what I think is, when you have created a memory for this object, right? So this will take care of the constructor of its own, as well as the constructor will call for the child class as well, right? If not, then what we'll do is, if not, then what we'll do is we'll uncomment this line. Now, okay. Now order request dot billing details. Yeah, where is the shipping details? Yeah, this one. No, shipping model billing details. This one. So here we have the checkboxes. Here what we need to do is ng model I need to fit, right? Ng model equals to something like this. Say billing details dot dot first first name. Like this, I need to have ng model for everything. Next would be for last name. Then I should be having it for email. Then address. Then I should be having it for city. Before city, let's have it for state also. State, state, state. And then for country, right? Country, 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 correct? Next should be for zip code. So it's zip code, zip code. Then it should be for mobile, mobile. And final one is for the credit account. Mobile, and do we have anything else? I guess yes. Mobile zip code, no. Is active, we will make it true, default true. Anything else? This is something like I will give chance to user saying that is it an active address or current address. So for that, instead of text, this type. Instead of type, I say checkbox. There's no placeholder for that. Right? Initially, let it be checked. What else? Then a button. What this button will do? Create account. Our account is already created, so not required technically. Some error is coming. Let's see what is the error. Okay, fun cannot define first name. Same problem. What I was thinking. First name is not defined, which means it is not getting initialized. Which means I need to do this. Now let's see. Yeah, now there is no error. See. So initialization was not happened properly. Create account. I don't think I need create account as of now because I'm already a logged in user. So remove it, or rather, I would say no. Comment it. Create account. Enter password. ID. Already a logged in user. So comment it. Okay. Just remove this class input. Instead of that, it's a form control, much better control. So checkbox will come small. If not, then we'll remove the class. I say current address, current address, right? Like this. Now we already have a checkbox at the top. No, we'll use type checkbox, which means no class. Yeah, that will work super fine. And now we have billing detail, what user will fill. Then we have shipping method also, what user will select. Not shipping method, it should be shipping charges basically. So free shipping or standard shipping, whatever it is. So we'll put a ng model here as well. Then payment method. Finally, this order view review we already have. Finally, when you say place order, I should have all. I mean, I should have my object populated with all the data. That's what is the idea as of now. Yeah, so you can see current address. Yeah, if we say check off, check on, so now it is true. Let's quickly see shipping method. First of all, it is not shipping method. It will be like shipping charges. Okay, let's be like that. Now question is, it's on selection. So radio button. Obviously, I should be having. I should be having ng model here as well. So what I will do is here I will put ng model, right? Ng model equals to, if you see my object order request, so order request dot, let me check my model, dot shipping charges, so either it will be like 0 or something. So if you say this, if you click this, I should pass some value. Okay, give me a minute. Should have shipping shipping toggle boolean, right? And I should have toggle for payment also. So payment toggle, or payment method toggle boolean, and this is what I should do, shipping toggle. So whatever you toggle basically, right, whatever you toggle, hold on, let me just think. So if you check on this one, how would I get to know? Okay, if it is on here, if it is on, in that case it will be free. If it is false, I say it's chargeable. Something like that I need to plan, right? But it can be true for this as well, no? No, not this is also not a good idea. This is also not a good idea. If I go by the previous approach where I am, but what will be the value in that case? If let's say this go, so how are we going to pass the value? How are we going to identify that which one is clicked? I need an identifier basically. Which one is clicked? Any idea, team? What I want is if this radio button clicks, the value should go as 0. If this clicks, value should go as 4. There is no value attribute for checkbox, right? Wait a minute. Let me try. Do we have something like this or not? Although it's not. It's not. There is no value attribute for.
Uh,
1 minute. Yeah.
Ajay,
Yeah.
tell me one thing.
Mm-hmm.
The free shipping and the other one is paid shipping is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, these values we are displaying from the DB means the backend, or how we are displaying these?
Front end only.
Free shipping we are displaying as a it's a constant value always, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the other the paid shipping we should means we should display the value in the front end, but the calculation whatever no we can do means we are not taking the values from the UI, so we can do it, right?
So that's a later part. I mean, to first to identify which one we are going with, free or paid, right? That I need
Yeah,
to take it in my object.
yeah, correct. See, whenever you click on the free, right? So that is so that value no you can take in the component level only. You display in
How?
this. Uh,
How?
see,
I clicked on this radio button.
yeah,
How?
that radio button, there should be a one input. We need to display purpose. No one should be an input or something, right? Input means to display the value. That is a different component, right? Other than this radio button, we should.
Okay. Wait, let me just think of something. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. Where we stuck here? So question is, any one will be selected. Okay. Which one will be selected? Whichever will be selected, I will have. It's okay. Let me just try on selection. Okay, now what I do is on change, let me go back to my method here, and the alert, let me put this dot shipping toggle. Both are shipping toggle. Okay, maybe I would have done it long, I mean so many time, but as of now I'm not able to recollect what should be the right way of doing it. But let's just try. Let's see. I can still play on the label. Okay, let's first of all check what it's going to do. If I click on 0 undefined, click on what is undefined. Okay, go back and try to say value, sorry, not value, this is toggle, this should say true false. Shipping toggle should only tell me checked, not checked. So this also, let me remove checked. Okay, I will see data. Maybe I'm doing a small mistake here, right? I'll check it later and let you know. I mean, add in the project, right? And it's a radio button though. Okay, leave it. So as of now, I'm considering in my when I will do the place order placing, then I will consider the first one, right? I'll see what is the better way of handling it. As of now, I'm not able to collect what is the better way of handling it. So in the payment method also, I guess we have the same problem. We're going to have the same problem. Which one we should pick, right? I'll see and check in the code. So finally, when I put this button place order, and say click equals to place order handler, copy, go back and come here, right? I should say this dot order request dot billing details, right? This is already got populated. uh, what is not there is order date. I say equals to new date dot order details is billing, no, order details is from the view card. So whatever I'm getting in this view card data, right, this one, I will be putting it to over here. Then payment mode, as of now, just I'm just putting PayPal, right? dot shipping date charges, I say 0. Is it a numeric or a string? It's a number, so string. Payment mode is a string. Yes, good. So after this, I should say console, which should go to my backend. Console.log, say this dot order request. That's it. Now this should be having my complete order information. Let's see now. Will it happen or not? Okay, let me fill the detail. Say Ajay, no, giving to my brother. So Vinay Shankar, last name BHARDWHA, email, let's say vinay@gmail.com, address, let's say New Delhi, state, New DELHI, New Delhi, city, what? Okay, address New Delhi, let's say Chanakpuri, city New Delhi, country India, zip code 11000818, telephone, let's say 12345678910. Yes, this is my current address. This is his current address. Right, this I said I will be fixing it and putting it. As of now, I put hard-coded value. This is coming dynamic, and now finally when I say place order, what happened? Place order is button click. Place order handler. Okay, I am in place order handler. Good. Okay, I did not. No, I did put console dot okay, console dot log. Then why it's not printing? If I put an alert, let's run it one more time. I mean, Control Shift R. Let me simply click on the button and say at least alert is coming or not. Obviously, other things will break. Yeah, alert is coming. An object is also coming. But the billing detail is empty, of course. Order detail is full, you see, right? Payment method, mode, PayPal and 0. If now the which means if I now fill all the information, Vinay Shankar BHARDWHA Bhardwaj, email Vinay@gmail.com, address, let's say New DELHI, New Delhi, Chanakpuri, state, city New DELHI, Delhi, country India, zip code 110018, mobile 12345678910, current. Now if I say place order place, and yes, so you can see I'm getting complete billing details, I'm getting complete order detail, right? I'm getting payment mode, shipping charges, and after click on this, of course, I will be hitting my API method and passing this request. So API will make sure it will place order to the different tables. So what I'll do is when I'll be doing it today, this thing, I'll record and add it into the same shared location, right? Where you will see how you are saving the data. I mean, how API, what you're doing in API to save the data in different tables. Guys, you got my point? Is it clear to all of you? Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, Ajay.
Yeah, all good. Okay, so technically today, I mean, after this API work done, we are done with the project. Maybe few glitches we need to think. What I wanted to tell you now is that let's go into the question answers part, right? So for me, for us, the project ends here after the billing, right? But if you have doubts and if you wanted to add something in the project, please do let me know so that we can extend this project and add. I mean, main thing is your doubt. Leave about the project. Till this point, we have completed live project. I mean, it's a real-time project. I'm going to host it on the same location, including the API and the DB. You will get it by today. That's because it is now completed, so you will get it by today. But apart from that, if you want any doubt sessions, so that also I'm willing to give you. So do let me know about the doubt sessions so that we can have it. So first of all, will I will I will complete this missing part of shipping methods and payment method, right? And apart from that, few other things also that need to be done. For example, products, right? This product page and its information, correct? So that is the same UI call, same. I mean, same stuff. No different. I mean, no change. Yes, but there will be places where you need to have custom directives, custom pipes. That is what I say. Remember, I told you previously also, that is what pending from my side, right? So these kind of things will directly do in the project itself. So this is what I'm talking about, the doubt sessions. So now the end product is ready, like custom directives and custom pipes. For example, global search, for custom pipes. For global search, we need a custom pipe. So things like that, will take it in the doubt sessions, right? So what I'm saying is, I mean, practice it parallelly today. Whatever we did till today, just practice it parallelly and be ready with your doubts for the next session, right, team? Be ready with the doubts. If you have any doubts, come up with the doubts. Is it fine? All clear, right?